Good morning, everybody. We're going to continue the week of reviews with our look at Neil Young's newest release, an acoustic concept record called Before and After, which was released on December 8th of 2023, which ironically is the day in 1980 when John Lennon was shot, but that's beside the point. As I said a second ago, this is an acoustic concept record where all the songs melt into one another. In other words, there's no breaks in between the songs, and this is, to my knowledge, Neil's very first concept record, excluding the soundtrack to Dead Man. And the record is basically acoustic re-records of some of Neil's songs. It goes all the way from the Buffalo Springfield days to his latest record with Crazy Horse Barn. Some of my favorite songs on the record, of course I like all of them, but my absolute favorite song on the record is my absolute favorite Buffalo Springfield song, Burned, and I was really surprised that he chose that one, because I had never heard an acoustic version of that, because there's the only version that I have heard is the version that's on the Buffalo Springfield box set, and that's the studio version. But I had never heard an acoustic version of it, and he basically plays it on guitar and harmonica. But some of the other songs that are featured on the record are acoustic remakes of Mr. Soul, which he does on the pump organ, a la the unplugged version of Like a Hurricane. Home Fires, which is an acoustic version of an unreleased song from the 70s. By the way, that can be found. The unreleased electric version can be found on the Archives Volume 2 box set. And some others include versions of My Heart from Sleeps with Angels and another song from Sleeps with Angels, I can't remember which one. Comes a Time, and others. This record was produced by Neil and Daryl Hannah's brother-in-law, legendary record producer Lou Adler of A&M Records. He is the A in A&M, and the M was Jerry Moss. And at first I thought this was going to be a live record, because Neil had been touring acoustically and doing a lot of the songs that were featured on this record live, and I was kind of disappointed it wasn't, but it's still a fantastic record. Another one of my favorites is a song that he recorded with Pearl Jam for Amir Ball, called I'm the Ocean, which I was kind of surprised that he chose that one too, because he hadn't done anything from Amir Ball for a couple years, short of when he did Sow Your Hatred Down with Promise the Real on Noise and Flowers. But and I'm the Ocean has always been one of my favorite tracks from Mirrorball. And I was really surprised that he didn't choose another one from Mirrorball called Fallen Angel. I love that song. That would have fit right in, with the on the pump organ. But I guess part of the reason why he didn't do that one, is because he did it on the pump organ solo on Mirrorball, and it'd be kind of repetitive to do it again. And Neil doesn't like to be repetitive. He likes to do things, he doesn't like to do a song the same way twice. And another surprise for me was the fact that he chose to do an acoustic version of When I Hold You in My Arms from All You Passionate on the piano, which he doesn't on the piano on the record, but this one is this version is fantastic. Actually, it is the only touch of electric guitar on Before and After is on When I Hold You in My Arms, because he does the solo on Old Black, his electric guitar. He does the solo from When I Hold You in My Arms on the electric guitar, and that's the only appearance of electric guitar on the record. The rest of it is just acoustic instruments. And he does a beautiful reading of Birds too on the piano, and he does Mother Earth. So it's a really interesting record, and the way something that I wanted to mention too is before the record was released on physical CD, Neil released it on his YouTube channel in 2 parts, so you can hear the record that way too, if you didn't want to buy the physical copy of the CD. But I like to buy the physical copies, and actually I wanted to tell you too that if you're one of those people, if any of my viewers are those people that like to listen to music listen to albums online, you can find all of Neil's albums uploaded to his official YouTube channel. And but I hope you enjoy this. For those interested, I'm going to put a link up in the cards to Neil Young's official YouTube channel if you would like to check out some of his records for those that don't buy physical media anymore.